Alright, Atlanta, so the mid-month banner has officially been announced. What is it going to be? Well, these lads on your screen right now got our prediction right in our most recent video. I'm expecting a lot of names to appear because I believe most of us believe this is going to be a 1000-year Blood War Quincy banner. And in this case, it seems to be Anime Broadcast Celebration. It doesn't say 1000-year Blood War, but it's likely going to be 1000-year Blood War. And the characters are going to be Candice and also Master Masculine. No way. Why does Mars look so happy in the artwork? But they included James. Well, we know one of them is likely to be a normal attack damage character, so it's probably Mask. But we finally got a Candice. It's based from Candice because, of course, all the Bambis are going to get additional characters. And in this case, it does seem like Candice is going to be the ranged Captain Killer, and Master Masculine is going to be the immediate Sturmritter Killer. I'm happy to finally get Mask in game, but as a Nat character, I mean, we haven't seen it just yet, but it's likely to be the case. I'm not sure how to feel about that. But let's go ahead and check them out. So first up, we have Candice, a ranged strong attack character. All attacks can inflict paralysis. And of course, she does have Captain Killer Plus. Paralysis is actually pretty good. Obviously, it does make sense on someone like Candice. And then with that, she has Frenzy Free, increased stats of enchant against Soul Reapers, and also an 80% spiritual pressure boost. So basically, exactly what you want on a character like this. It does stay here too that she does have more damage to paralyzed enemies, basically what you want to see. So having a look at the actual skill set here, she has Frenzy +3 and 80% Berserker, 40% more damage to stats afflicted enemies. Weirdly enough though, she has no built-in Berserker. I guess she has Frenzy Free and then she has all the extra, you know, guild quest skills, for example. But why have we given her Devastation 60? I really feel like that should have been 60% Berserker. It doesn't affect her all that much, but like now she really needs to get a status proc. Which, to be fair, she's not going to have a hard time doing, right? But that Devastation is definitely a wasted skill on her, especially because she does have weakened defense. But then again, to be fair, because we did see with someone like Rukia, for example, she doesn't have Sword Killer, so those mini Swordpers, especially in Nightmare Guild quests, can be quite annoying if you do decide to use your Sword Bomb. They get stuck in place, they don't end up getting defeated. So maybe to a certain extent, having the Devastation and weakened defense is actually better in her case, especially because she does have 40% more damage to paralyzed enemies. It should ensure that when you do use your Sword Bomb, these Swordpers are going to die, and then you can just focus on the main boss, which is then going to be paralyzed and then taking 40% more damage. Again, with Rukia, right, she would use her Soul Bomb, and she has no extra multipliers increasing her Soul Bomb damage, so the enemies just end up getting frozen, and you have to waste strong attacks taking them down. I do like the weakened defense, though. That's going to be good. Obviously, it's going to pair well with Aaroniero and also Neliel, the two characters you are using in this particular GQ. And for the most part, even like disregarding the strong attacks that we do have here, which we're going to find out in the gameplay, this already looks better than Bambietta, so I'm already maybe inclined to summon for her. And I like the look of her artwork too. So Candice, as expected, gonna be the new best lead in the Ranged Captain Guild quest, even though she doesn't have any built-in Berserker. I think she'll honestly be quite fine. Then we have Mask Dia Masculine. Finally, he's in-game, although many people might not be too excited about him being a normal attack damage character. I always expected him to be a normal attack damage character, more so for Brave battles. But I do see he has a boost and a heal, so I'm really hoping James actually appears in the strong attack too, because that's gonna be really fun. So let's go ahead and scroll down again. Artwork is pretty good. Speed, Sturmritter Killer with 35% normal attack damage. Having a look at the skills that he does have, it's basically what you expect, right? Nothing super crazy here, but Flurry +1, 2 in guild quests, more killer effect, more melee damage, and then he does have a 70% bruiser, plus the extra 35% here, a 105% bruiser with Flurry +2. It's expected he's going to be doing a lot of damage in this particular GQ, especially because he does a team boost SA2, giving his team 43% more attack and also focus. Also a heal too, if that actually matters. If you do want to use him outside of guild quest, you can do that since he was given long reach and also guard break, but I don't think many people are going to do that. And I guess it's kind of nice that he has last ditch survival, but for most players out there, you'll be likely clearing the quest super easy, so you won't really get to take advantage of the last ditch survival unless you are using the character in epic raids or outside of guild quests. Unless your team maybe is like not the best, you might see him dying. Well, if he does, he's going to revive, use the team boost, and also heal once more. And he's also a guild quest character. That's actually pretty cool. Looking at the actual filler pool though, so it's not bad. There's definitely some weird characters here. I believe we saw with the most recent Shinji and also Kensei banner is that we can get 1000G Blood or mid-months that don't feature 1000G Blood or characters, and that might be for the best in all honesty. The standout picks here, at least to me, are Tensei Zangetsu and also Orihime, but many people might have those characters already. Swimsuit Byakuya is still pretty relevant. Zumari is a character that I don't own, and then I believe it is the second time for Ruki actually, but first time we are seeing Shinto return, and they're both good in guild quests. Obviously, it's a crown step up format, so step 10 and 20 do guarantee a new character, so if you are inclined or tempted to summon for these characters, you are guaranteed Candice or Master Masculine in just 10 steps. Some people might not like it being a 2-character banner, but I honestly don't mind mid-months being 2 characters, because again, if your idea now is to get Candice, right, I assume she's the more popular character, people are going to sim for Candice. If your idea is to go for Candice, it's now a 50% chance to get her on step 2 instead of 33% had there been a 3rd character. Alright then, with that said, let's check out the gameplay. Candice's art looks actually really good. And the model looks way better. And look at the end, the standing pose, I kind of like it. I am kind of excited for a Candice. And then again, I thought I wouldn't be, because it's base form Candice, right? Remember, all the Bambis are going to get a base form and a, a Volstern ditch, right? But I didn't think I'd be excited for a base from Candice, but here we are. All right, let's see it. So they're using Neliel and also Orihime, which is kind of funny looking. The color scheme looks really good. Okay, that's an SA3. That looks nice. SA1 and 2 look to be just AoE or beams. Naturally looks good too, She's just shooting out electric from her hands. I'm liking what I'm seeing thus far. Definitely prefer her over Bambietta already. Might be pulling on this banner just for her, Can't really make out what strong attack she does have, but I guess we'll find out in due time. And I guess you're going to get the best of both worlds with Candice, right? Her aura right now, her landing attacks are blue, but then obviously when we do get the eventual Volstern ditch, it's going to be green lightning, right? So for anyone asking why the lightning blue, it's because it's her base form. I assume her Sobom is going to be her taking out the bow. Yo, that naturally looks nice. Why isn't she the Nad character? Nah, I'm kidding. I don't want to be the Nad character, but her naturally looks good. SA1 looks to be a beam forwards. Is it weird to see I like her running animation? Her chest area, I feel like, definitely got a bit bigger, but SA2, wow, okay, I think that's, like Azushiro's SA2. It could be a vacuum into a beam, something that we've never seen before. But it does look to be some type of vacuum attack. And then SA3 is a full screen. I'm liking Candice. Generally, I'm liking Candice. I know she's the Guild Quest character, but that's what you kind of expect with mid-month. Oh, okay. She takes out the bow. Nice. I like it. That was a good Sobom. I like that. That was actually pretty good. And then next up we have Mask. That artwork looks so sick. Why is he in that character though? Yo, his model looks crazy. He's got a massive bulge. Damn. But James is on the back. Let's go. Listen, I don't care that he's another character, right? I kind of expected it, but I kind of would like you if he was an SP unit. But he just makes sense. Like, he just seems the brawler type character. I'm just so glad they included James. Look at him in the back. His model looks so good though. All right, let's see it. Finally, by the way, our first Volstern ditch stun ritter since what? Kyogei? Can you believe it? Was that his SA3? Was it a lunge? SA3 lunge. I mean, it's kind of whatever. His strong attacks don't matter. But I guess it helps him get momentum, right? Always pushing forwards. SA2 was a slam jab. I didn't see James, though. I don't see James on his back right now, though. Surely James appeared on that SA2. But yeah, he's going to be like what you expect, right? Doing a lot of damage. This Guild Quest does lack a normal attack damage character. That's good. So it's going to be good that he exists, right? Now, to be fair, you could make the argument that you don't need him because Ichigo does exist. But if you don't have like a built-up Ichigo, this character's going to be really good. And Ichigo will allow him to stay at full stamina because Ichigo has Lacerate. And remember, if we ever get Nightmare or we get the new GQ where there can be more than 6 waves, sorry. Obviously, Nad characters are going to start to shine a bit more. Naturally, I kind of like. His SA1 is the Star Laser, whatever you call it, Star Beam. That's sick. It makes sense being a beam forwards. Yes, James does appear on the SA2. Let's go. Listen, this character's kind of everything I wanted him to be. I would have loved, again, to be an SP character, but I mean, he looks exactly how I want it to. And that's the punch that he does to Renji. Like the aura punch. I like it. I like it. He's perfect, in a way. He's actually perfect. All right, let's check out the Sobom. Nice. James, let's go, baby. Nice. That's a good Sobom. I kind of expected him to do the charge up. Like, he does a lot of charges, like left, right, up, down and stuff. But I guess it doesn't actually last in the Sobom. But we get to see James, though. That's kind of cool. He looks good. And that Sobom looks great, too. All right, so there we go. There we go. That's the mid-month banner. Finally, after a long time, we got some new Stan Ritters. It's a 2-character banner. Both characters are Guild Quest focused. But to a certain extent, I am liking what I am seeing, in all honesty. I'm surprised they made Masty Masculine a mid-month. And it's kind of funny, they just call him Masculine. So I guess that's what we're going to call him now. We're not calling him Mask. But with this banner, you're definitely getting two Mesa Guild Quest characters. Candice and also Mask are going to be the best in what they want to do. Candice lead in the Captain Guild Quest. Mask, normal attack damage character in the melee Sternritter Guild Quest. I think Candice looks great. And again, I think I said it in my last video, or maybe I didn't, but I wasn't like super excited about a base from Candice. I thought she would be the most boring of the bunch because we already have a Vo standing in-game. We've yet to get Giselle and Little Toto. Still haven't, by the way. But I thought Candice would look the most boring when not using her Vo stand dish, right? But she actually looks really good. Honestly, if you're a Candice fan, I feel like you should be relatively happy, right? Mask is in that unit, so that definitely can come with some disappointment. But I feel like he's kind of perfect in his way. Like, I'm actually really happy with how this character turned out, at least on a visual standpoint. James is in the artwork. Mask is looking like he has a lot of fun. James is in the model, and then he does appear as a boost SA2. That was always what I wanted with a Masty Masculine unit, was have James appear as the SA2 with a team boost, and it's that with also a heal. The banner itself definitely could be a lot better. So with that in mind, I might just do 3 steps and call it quits. Just try and go for them on the discounts and maybe get them later on, because the best part about this, right, is that you don't need the summon. It's a mid-month. These characters will start to become fillers in around 6 months time, hopefully making future banners better. And the more banners we get like this, the better future banners can become. I mean, even though they can't become fillers in 6 months, we still have to wait for them to become fillers in a good banner. But banners like this are pretty easy skips, but definitely welcome skips. And at the same time, really cool banners too. I actually don't mind this. Definitely going to do 3 steps to test my luck. Don't think I'm going to go to step 10 though, but if you are a massive fan of Mask and also Candice, this is now your best chance to get your potential favorite character. I know a lot of people already might be summoning just for Candice alone, and hopefully all you have to do is 10 steps where you have a 50% chance to get her. Then again, I might do more summons on this banner, really depending on what end of month is going to be. End of month is getting announced on the 28th, and this banner is still going to be here. So I might wait and see what end the month is first before I do decide to go deeper than step 3. But yeah, overall, I kind of like this banner. Excited to try and get my hands on them. Let me know what you think about them in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, and peace.